What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Hey, we made it through last month. We're all still here. Well, hopefully all of you guys are still here. If you guys are new here, my name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening in the traditional markets as well as the crypto markets with a specific interest, of course, with the Cosmos ecosystem in our streams. We're going to be jumping into a whole bunch of topics today, primarily one that I'm super excited about. But before I get to that, let me go ahead and continue with my regular spiel, guys. If you guys are new here, do us a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. We go live each and every day, well, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, trying to give you guys honest, transparent, genuine food for thought for you to digest so that it could help you possibly in your journey within the traditional markets or the crypto markets. Whatever it is, guys, we're just trying to help. So do us a favor. Help us grow. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your auntie, tell the guy that you work with that you don't really like. Even tell Susan that always seems to steal your food in the refrigerator at work. Tell her to come watch this video, especially if you guys want to help pump your bags, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets. And you could consider that kind of a win-win for everybody. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Everybody scratches everybody's back. Come on, guys, hit that like button. With that being said, let me give you guys a quick shout out because you guys are the things that matter the most. You things, you people. That's right. I said things. I didn't mean to say that way. You people are the thing that matters the most. Sunrise Binary. What's up, man? Matt Miller, Luna's Revenge. Bren. What's up, B? What's up, Blau? What's up? The favorite bees. My favorite bees. Derek. Pardesh. What's going on? Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for all being. Oh, and I can't forget. What's up, Grits? What's up, Grits? Guys, let me introduce you guys. Of course, we got Grits. You didn't hear him. You didn't hear him. Hold on. Now you heard him. We got Grits here, one of my main mods. And then we have a special guest. Maria from Women from Cosmos is joining us. Maria, how's your day going?
Hi guys, how are you now?
Yeah, we can hear you. If you guys can hear her, let us know. Is the audio working? I think it's working.
Yeah, I don't miss it out. How are you guys? I'm fine. I was telling you before, like I couldn't sleep yesterday because I'm too much excited for today's drop.
She's nervous. She's
Oh
done this
yeah.
many times, but she's still nervous.
Yes, I am. I don't know why, but it is, the first time that it's happening to me with Women from Cosmos drops. It is the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so freaking nervous. I don't know why.
I think it's gonna go great. I think, guys, put a 1 in chat if you guys think. If you guys don't know, so we're gonna get to this again. We're gonna do our regular market updates and all that stuff. But if you guys don't know what she's talking about, she has one of her, I think, best drops to date. And I hope you don't take that the wrong way. This art, guys, in the Guardians and Goddesses collection, not only is super rare compared to all the other ones, which were already super rare, but I mean, I got, again, Maria, I think this is some of your best work. I think this is some of your best work.
Thank you so much. Like seriously. Actually, I do think so too. Like I try to do, my best work ever for this drop, and I think I did it. At least I'm pretty proud, to be honest, with the last pieces that I'm bringing.
Awesome. Well, we're going to get to that in a little bit, guys. Let's go ahead and talk about what we always talk about before we jump on in. And then, of course, I'm going to get my mods and, of course, now our special guests to kind of chime in and give you guys their thoughts about what we're talking about. Again, everybody that's always joining me, feel free to disagree with me. I would love for people sometimes to disagree with me because it makes me feel better. It makes me nervous when people always just agree with me. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents about what we're seeing in the markets. Keep in mind, it's July 1st, guys. We rolled over into a new month. So everything is going to kind of be a lot more fresh. Just for reference, we're starting off in the Dow Jones. We're on the daily time frame. We're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. We're looking at things again on the daily. As you guys can see here, we're still technically on a, we're still technically on a downtrend, but we're only down 6.4%. Just a couple of minutes ago, we were actually in the green. We're down right now 6.4%, holding at around 30,582. Right now, if you take a look at Market Cipher B, you can see that we have a little bit of signs right here. We have a little bit of signs compared to like yesterday when things were like just pointing straight down. Look at how things are kind of starting to curve on the RSIs. They're starting to curve again. Keep in mind, we're on the daily, so the RSIs are a lagging indicator. The higher you go, guys, it's a lagging indicator. The more and more higher you get, or what am I trying to say? The higher you get with time frames, the more and more it lags behind. That's what I was trying to say. I do want to show you guys some other things though. Check out the momentum waves. Check out the momentum. Look how it's kind of drawing flat. Maybe this is trying to create a rounding or like a flattening bottom scenario. A little too early to tell. It all kind of freaks me out when we start on the first, right? Like a little bit too early. But if you look at the back waves here as well, underneath that negative momentum wave, you can see that we kind of went pop down and we're kind of doing it all of it. It doesn't look as dramatic as far as the angle to the downside. Now I'm kind of stretching it. So if I do that, it definitely looks a lot more dramatic to the downside, right? But if you zoom in, right, a little bit, if you zoom in, I don't know why I did this, but if you zoom in, you can see that it's not as bad as one would think. Now we did have a red dot, which usually means that we are going to be seeing further selling suppression or selling action happen or price suppression on the charts. But like I said yesterday, you guys got to keep in mind the reason why we were going through things is because we have option traders just doing what they needed to do before the month closed. You have daily options, you have weekly options, you have monthly options. Yesterday, all three of those came in really, really hard like a wrecking ball and tried to do their thing. Is it over? A little too early to call that. But, you know, there was, if you go ahead and take a look at Market Cipher A here, there was a pretty good amount on the daily time frame. I'm going to be real, guys. Not to say we can't go further, but I told you guys what I was looking for is I was trying to see if this body, which again, we still have to go through. I would like to see this happen. Okay. I would like to see big wicks to the bottom, which indicates good support right there, right? Strong support, at least some sort of support. And right now for this candle, I would like us to close the body above this previous candle. Definitely not take the wick down there. If we take the wick all the way past here and just engulf that wick, and then this body also closes below that last body, not good. Then you have like your three black crows or your three black hats, whatever you want to call them, whatever it is. I don't really know what the actual term is. I just know like when you have consecutive red candles, they used to call them black candles this way, but if you have red candles consecutively making those lowers, like that's no bueno, that's no good. But look at it right now. If you zoom in, we're trying to push back and close the body of our candle, hopefully at the end of today, above our previous candle. So I'm watching out for that, guys. Right now it looks hopeful, but I'm not front running anything. Looks hopeful, but I'm not front running anything. NASDAQ. Now we had an interesting conversation yesterday for the NASDAQ. You know, Blau, one of our best friends here, actually opened up my eyes. Oh, my ear is itching. Excuse me. Actually opened up my eyes to an interesting, I don't want to say it's a argument or debate or whatever, but it was funny because he, while we always talk about the NASDAQ being heavily correlated to crypto, he referenced in a tweet of his, forgive me, Blau, I don't actually have it up right now. And also somebody else, I think that he also heard reference how it's funny how we reference the NASDAQ, because really when you look at the NASDAQ, there's like 4 or 5 main entities that control the vast majority of the NASDAQ or index. And, you know, the debate or argument or reference was, why are we saying that correlates when it's just like a small amount? I want to be devil's advocate and say the reason why it does is because that's the same way Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market is. Like when you look at the total market cap, it's because there's only really, you know, if you want to say the top 10 hold the vast majority of the market cap of crypto. Same thing like the NASDAQ. Yeah, there's 100 in there and there's only a small amount that actually weigh it. Like, again, same thing with crypto, and that's why it correlates so well. There's only a certain amount, and the rest is just kind of floating around in space. Yeah, they're in the basket, but let's be real, that's why it correlates so well. But I still think it's a very interesting and valid thing to think about. And actually, just for reference, I did pull it up here. The Russell's 2000 is another one that you could actually used to cross-reference with the NASDAQ. I think that would be good practice. Because I'm not saying that's totally, that theory is totally invalidated, but I think the best practice would be probably to reference both and see how it correlates with each other in reference to the crypto markets. Anyway, I thought that was a great conversation though, Blau. Um, but anyway, let's go into the US 100 index. Like we always do though. And as you can see, we're still calling for the 26.27 move below the 200 SMA. If it falls down here, guys, this is where, again, I'm just going to rinse and repeat. This is a good level on the charts, $11,154. That's 20 years of price action going back underneath the 200 SMA. That's on average what we should be expecting for a flooring position to happen. Somewhere around there. I'm not telling you where the floor is, but like that's where I start DCing, right? So like, again, just still looking out for it. If it gives me the same opportunity, I'm going to take it. I'm looking at Market Cipher B right here. Kind of same thing. If you kind of zoom in a little bit, you can see we're still actually with this, we're actually still leading downwards a bit. Yeah, the back waves, the negative momentum wave, still leading downwards a bit. RSIs do look like they're trying. But again, I wouldn't front run anything. It is the new month. Like, I think, I don't know. I think it'd be best to be a little bit patient. If you have FOMO, just get your toes wet just a little bit, but I wouldn't push my chips per se all on the table right now. Like, nah, we still got to see what happens with the Fed. We still got to see what happens, with this lawsuit with Grayscale and then there's not Bitcoin ETF, all this other stuff. Like we got to be patient. SPX real quickly, guys, and stop me if you guys have any questions at all, Maria Grits. We're waiting to see again, if I never catch this, so be it. It's not about catching every single, thing that comes your way or swinging at every pitch that gets thrown your way. It's about getting the most optimal and most realistic and conservative position. But yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for 2181 below the 200 SMA right here for the SPX. I'm waiting for about 3,472. If I never get it, so be it. Like I'm still just waiting. Yeah. Before we move on, let's talk about. You guys have any questions at all?
Nope.
Well, actually, yes, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So there is a gap on the CMEA around like 35K on Bitcoin, if I'm not mistaken. And I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think that if there's gonna be like, like a super fast flag and then we go down again, or we won't fill that gap till
the CME, like I love talking about that. It's funny, when I was on vacation in Mexico, I loved it. I was in this great resort, right? Like, and I always refer back to this story, but I had a guy that actually worked for the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And he was over there. I was on the other side with my wife and, we're drinking and whatnot. So I was kind of like people watching, eavesdropping a little bit. And he's on the other side talking about Bitcoin. And this is when Cardano was pumping, all this other stuff. But he's talking about Bitcoin and the CMEs and stuff like that. And there was a lot of things I didn't agree with him with. But one of them that I did agree with is, guys, the gaps don't need to be filled. I know there's like this thing where it's like gaps always get filled like at some point. But like, no, they don't. Just because it's there does not mean it has to be filled, especially when you're talking about fundamentally what's happening out there in the market structure. Like I'll preach this over and over to some people again, like, but fundamentals are weighed far more importantly, for me at least, than technicals. Right now, the stage for the globe just doesn't, there's nothing out there that says it's going to pump up, to me at least, in the short immediate future, like just because there's that gap there to that high level and then wick back down. Like we're at $19,300 right now to reach back up to, what'd you say the gap was again, Maria?
I think it is on 35. I saw it yesterday. Like, I mean, I don't think that we're gonna go to there and
like
then drop down
that.
because
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
That's saying we need 78.52% move to the upside on the chart. The amount of liquidity that would actually have to come in to move that price point up that high, I just don't see it coming in from anywhere right now, and realistically not being sold into. Like, because for the price action to move upwards, that means there has to be less sellers, right? There has to be more buyers than sellers. But right now, there's a lot of people that if we even moved, in my humble opinion, up 25, 20, like, yeah, 20, my short-term resistance level, well, I have two of them. Let me show you guys actually this, and I'll kind of answer your question, allow me to keep moving on. But my short-term resistance level is like obviously like the highs that we're at right now. It's 21. We need to get above 21.5 or 22,000. That's what we immediately need to get above for resistance. Now, the next level of resistance for myself, that is going to be a huge level of resistance, is our previous lows, which is right around 28. And then we have another high right around 31. So if we break through 22 or 21.5, 22, we have to like really have momentum on the back to our wind, or the wind to our backs and everything, and push us up really quickly to break through this next level of resistance, which again, there's a lot of people that bought right here that are scared to death that when it comes up to here, they're going to be selling really, really hard. They're going to be selling just to get out of their positions because they don't want it anymore. They just don't want it anymore. So the amount of liquidity and the amount of market structure that's going to have to change for us to shoot back up to like 30, I just don't see it happening. That is a long-winded answer. I just don't see it happening in the short, immediate future. Like if it happens a couple of months from now, like leading into the new year, and people go, oh, see, it eventually filled. Like, no shit. Like, yeah, that fills eventually over time. But like, I don't think it's going to fill just because it's up there in the short, immediate future. But yeah, that's a great question.
I feel like people shouldn't also underestimate the Fed.
Oh yeah, I say that all the time. I'm never underestimating. I can't even speak today. The desperation that the Fed actually has right now. Like they're talking about, we brought it up a couple of times. I was saying, I think it's a lot of posturing. Could be wrong though. I always say I could be wrong. It looks more and more like they're really committed on hammering down 75 basis points back to back. I was of the thinking, and I'm still kind of the thinking, even if I say this, that 50 would be more ideal for them and the rest of the economy and everybody weighing itself against our US dollar. I think a 50 would be much smarter, but they are desperate to convince the people that they are needed. So they might do it just to spite. The whole purpose of the government, guys, is to be needed by the people, right? Like really, like it's ass backwards, but like they have no relevance in the markets and all that stuff unless people need stimulus checks. People are unemployed, like all this other stuff. So they need to formulate a situation in the markets where things are way too high to borrow or buy. Companies think it's way too expensive to hire this much employees, so they're going to lay people off. Less people will be employed. More people will be looking for unemployment, and then they're going to start loosening their grips on the reins of this inflation horse that they're trying to tackle. Let's be real. They're saying they're going to do whatever it takes to get down to 2%. Stop it. We all know it's never going to get to 2%. It's never, in order for it to get to 2%, you need to crash the markets entirely. And I'm talking about every section of the markets. You need to crash them. We need to go into recession, stagflation, depression, all of it to get the US dollar back on track. It's not going to happen. So it's a posturing. That's why I keep saying it's a posturing game. They might do 75 though, to be honest, was what I'm kind of fearful of. Like I still think maybe 50 is on the table, but if you look right now at, let's see, Fed watch. Oh, I hate this thing. I went to the wrong one.
I'm just personally hoping the longer it's going down and sideways, the better for me. So,
but look how this look how this
I
is
agree
raising.
on that.
Look how these charts are raising, right? 200 to 225, 225 to 250. Don't worry. Like really, guys, don't worry about those first digits there. Look how this was not. I remember. I have to go back and look at my last VOD. But this number is rising, and a lot more people. This number is actually lowering. I think it was up in the 70s. Like the markets are doing the work for the Feds quite well, and I just, they have their next meeting. They have their next meeting in 26 days. Hopefully CPI, this sounds bad. Hopefully more people are unemployed. I'm being honest. Hopefully more people are unemployed. Hopefully the CPI is better. Hopefully inflation looks better.
Because that would mean companies are not expanding and taking out massive loans.
Yeah. And then hopefully as well, we see some kind of progress when it comes to the conflict in Ukraine and with Russia. and whatnot. It's a lot of hoping, but it's looking better every single day. I know it's crazy to say that, but it does look better each and every day. There's only so long that they can do this, guys. There really is only so long that they can do this. I do want to show you guys a couple of other things really quickly. If we go to the hourly right here, like look at on the hourly here. We had just recently, like we're trending, right? Look at these waves. I keep messing this up. Look at these waves right here. Like we are trending from that recently on the hourly upwards, right? We are trending upwards here. We're getting our double greens. We have a trigger just the previous hour. And we are trending upwards. Like it does look a little better in the short term right now. Let's go to the 4 hour and 24 minute though. 4 hour, not there just yet. 24 minute coming back down again. So I don't know. I think the best thing to do is just kind of wait. Maybe just wait a bit more, guys. Wait a bit more. This was the nice little opening up. This was the open, by the way. And we pop. That was pretty nice. And it's kind of funny how, again, look how we came back down here. Look how that works out. Let me go back to the hourly. Maybe this is easier to read. Look how it just comes down there. The lines that I showed you guys, if you're in profits, take them. I showed you guys this the other day, my lines of interest, right? I showed you guys this the other day, my lines of interest. And I'm going to tell you guys again, when you guys have profits to take them. Boom, hit my line perfectly. Popped up. You should have been up if you had limit orders at one point, 11.47%. If you're not taking profits on a 5% move or higher, you're the only person to blame is yourself. The only person to blame is yourself. And look how we came back. We're coming back down with every pump. There's a dump. I don't like this angle. I don't like this angle, guys. You guys know I'm all about angles. If it's more slow, sustainable growth, that's more realistic. That's more sustainable. I don't like things that just pop off and come back down. So when it does, take profits. Now, again, just kind of wrap this up because I want this focus to be about women from college. I'm rambling, guys. I want it to be more about Maria and her project. But like, watch these zones, guys. I'm going to go through them real quick, rapid fire, okay? This is Bitcoin, 18,756. Popped right off my zone. Boom, we're coming back down here. Just watch, rinse, repeat. Watch these next zones. 18,153, 16,971. And then I have right here just above my dotted line, which is 16,4 and it's 16,2. That's where I'm watching for the short, immediate term. You guys know what I'm also doing with my long-term bags. My long-term bags look a little bit different, guys. My long-term big buys, my big bags. Let me show you guys what that looks like on the daily because it's a lot easier to see that. Yeah. You can see that I go all the way down and I'm ready to DCA all of this zone and all of this zone, all the way down to $4,300, guys. And if it goes down below that, I even have reserves for my reserves. Always reinforcing my position with more positions. Don't be unrealistic. If you don't think that can't happen, you haven't been in the game long enough. It could happen. Probabilities, but it can happen. Let's move on into Atom. Atom up right now on the daily, 0.26%. Looking good, Atom. Looking really good. Don't short sell Atom and the Cosmos ecosystem. Been saying it for a long time. A lot of bullish things actually happening for Atom and the entire ecosystem, therefore within, let alone some of the most craziest NFT launches. We just had Knots. We have Women from Cosmos happening today. We have Maneki coming up, guys. We have so much crazy things that are bullish for the Cosmos ecosystem. But yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. Let me show you guys something right here. This is on the daily still. We're going to take a look at Market Cipher B. Look how we're popping up. We had our sell dot. Nope. Rejected that. Popping back up. We said, no. We're popping back up, guys. We're in the green. 7.5. I would love to see this get back up to 8. Realistically, though, is the momentum there? But, man, we're holding strong. Look at my charts. I don't know if you can see everything over here. The vast majority of everything else here on my charts that's not in the Cosmos ecosystem, red. Atom, Secret, unfortunately, red. Juno, green. Osmo, green. Akash. Guys, I called this the other day, by the way. We'll get to that in a little bit. The other day. I've been rinsing and repeating, making mad profits on Akash. But right now, Atom looking really, really good, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look right now. Bounced right off of our line. If you guys were paying attention, $6.15. If you're in profits, take profits. Right now, we came back down here. We retested this first dotted line zone that I had, seeing if it treats us as support. We threaded through it, and now it looks like we are threading through it. So it's like this, This is threading, right? This is like threading through. That's what I call threading through. Right now, we're coming back up here, seeing if it gets rejected as now resistance, which was previous support. If previous support gets treats us as resistance going forward. Right now, though, it looks like by the candles on the daily, again, guys, I'm always watching candles, right? Engulfing candles, all this other stuff. I'm trying to stick with the basics right now, guys. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. Look at these wicks. Look at the bodies of this candle. I want to see if this candle on the daily stay above this body of this candle. I want to see this wick stay above this wick right here. And then I'm going to give this candle a full another day to confirm. So I got to give it until Saturday to fully confirm. You got to give it equal amount of time to fully confirm on your candles, guys, or else it's just a half-ass signal. Like, give it time to confirm. But that's what I'm watching for now. It's getting smashed, so I don't know. But right now, it looks like it has a chance. You're saying there's a chance. We're right back up into the golden pocket. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's move to Juno, up 3.47%. What do you guys think about Juno right now? Maria, are you bullish on Juno? Do you have any Juno, Maria?
Yes, I do. I have some Juno staked.
Nice. Look at this, guys. I had this trend line right here. Yes, we wicked through it, but I'll leave it up because it's not invalidated until it is. Until the trend actually says it is. And again, guys, when you're looking at daily candles, you need to give that the same amount of time to confirm. So that's why I don't invalidate the minute it cuts through. Don't invalidate things, guys. Give it time to fully play out. Be patient. We were talking about that yesterday, right? One of the biggest rules in the game, patience. Don't psych yourself out. So this trend, all wicks matter. So we went by the wicks down here. Wicks liquidate people. And right now, we are still holding right above this trend. We could even thread through it for this foreseeable future on the downside, on the upside, and still be A-okay. We're still making those highs, right? We're still climbing the ladder. It's a long, hard climb, but hey, we're climbing that ladder. It is what it is, guys. You guys see the zones. That's what I'm looking out for. Don't think that still, even with all the bullish things that's happening, we have a lot of things coming in the Juno ecosystem recently and launching soon in the Juno ecosystem. It still is a very long and grindy road back up. Like, we have a long ways to go. So we're still looking out for $2.24, $2.15, $2. Not necessarily saying I'm going to buy that, but that's the zones I'm looking at. I'm going to just be looking for it as support if it happens, guys. I'll consider some more buys, but I already have a lot of it. So unless
I only got 25 coins because I got in at like $43.
Well, these are good zones to be looking at.
That was my fielder buy.
These are good zones to look at then. From where we are right now, if we break down $2.24, $2.15, $2, and anything beneath, good buys in my opinion. I have another one right here, always reinforcing my position, more positions at $1.75. Let's go, guys. Osmo, 2.71% up. This one's different. Like, look, this one's actually different, and maybe we'll have to actually take it off here. But this obviously got invalidated entirely. So let's just take that off.
I'm getting my Evmos holding right now. And after that, I'll move on to the reaffirming my positions in the other coins.
Yeah, smart. But look at how these wicks just touch previous wicks. It's all averages, right? That's how I got these lines. They're not exactly on wicks. You don't put them exactly at tops or bottoms. You put them in between, guys. You split averages. But look how wicked right back down to where we wicked down before. That was yesterday. Today, we still did the same thing. It was really easy. If you had the chance, we don't have limit orders, but if you were watching like a hawk right now, even you would still be up from that low to this high, 7.62% on the daily. You could have caught that. Today, that price action moved there. 5% more profit. And when you're up 5% on the price action on the charts, you should be considering taking profits. You'd be winner, chicken dinner. All right. Last one. And then I promise you, Maria, we're going to be talking about, I'm sorry, we're going to be talking about your project. Guys, I've been calling this for a while. I've been calling this for about, I say a while, like a little over a week now. I've been watching what's happening with the Akash price movement. It's really weird. It's really, really weird, but it's really, really profitable. Look at this, guys. These are insane moves. It's up 28% on the day right now. I don't know if these are people filling up so that they can run their nodes, or if this is just games back and forth. They're playing soccer or something. This price movement just a day ago was up 82% from the low. And it got rinsed and repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I've done this 4 times already. On spot. Making massive money. I took profits today. Again. at 28 when it was up 28%. I don't know. I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but something's weird here. And this has been happening. Look at this. Look at these down wicks. Look at these up wicks. There was some of them that you could have caught, honestly. Like, look here. If you caught that wick to that high, 256% return. And that was you holding it for a week. Not even like, actually, let's be exact. From that wick to this wick, that's 6
Pretty
days.
odd chart.
It's super weird. So I want to point it out to everybody. It's super weird. Super, super weird. And then like, look at it. Look at these. Like, look at these movements right here. From this wick low to this high in 2 days, 105%. I'm not telling you push everything on the table, but you have $1,000, even on spot, not leveraged, and you get a 100% like move to the upside, bro. You're winning. I'm telling you. I did this with well, for me, I consider it a decent chunk. Like, you know, yeah. Well, fuck. I'll just tell you guys. Gosh, I can't swear. Like, between every single time I did this 4 times, I was doing it between $5,000 to $10,000. Like, something's weird. I don't mind it being weird. It sketches me out. I don't like it. Kind of makes me feel funny. Like, you know, I don't know. But like, it makes me feel good too, because so far it's been working out. You do have to be patient though. And it has been very, very sketchy at some points. But look at this. Look at this right here. From this low, right? Boom. To this high. That's 200. That's multiple 200% moves. Multiple 80 to 100% moves. Insane. But yeah, just want to kind of point that out there. Does anybody know what's going on? I know Akash has a vesting schedule that's supposed to taper off.
But it looks like money's going in and then coming out and then just going back in and then coming back out. It's very strange.
And I do want to reference to you guys. It's you have to do it on big tricks. I'm not seeing this on osmosis. Like, watch. You see you see a little bit of correlation, a little bit of where's my freaking tokens? Where's my Akash? You see a little bit of it, but not really. Why? Oh, is it not just bringing up like my favorites? Where's Akash? Sorry.
I have a pump scanner for Bittrex, I think. Such a useless tool.
Here we go. Look at this right here. I mean, but I guess like, look at this. Look at this. 15 minutes. 15 minutes on like that's just, I'm just saying it like a lot of times before. I've flipped $500 to $10,000 multiple times on osmosis, where you don't have limiters or anything like that, but the fees are like non-existent, even with the fees that they have. Like, look, boom. Look at that. Look at that move. That's 3,230. That's 30,232% move to the downside and to the upside. If you're lickety split, I didn't catch that, but like, imagine a $10,000 move on spot with no fees. You buy it, boom, you sell it in less than 30 minutes. Well, actually, this is a 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, less than an hour-ish. That's insane. What is going on, bros? Insane, right? So I guess it is kind of happening over here, but like, what? Anyway, guys, I kind of want to just give you guys my 2 cents about the markets. I want to show you guys some of the, you can obviously see why I've been kind of happy the past couple of days. I'm telling you, even in these markets, there's those gyms, those, if you're watching it, even on a DEX or an AMM like Osmosis, what? Bro, I don't know how much more I can do this, but I'm going to do this again. IBC gang YouTube channel been showing y'all. I mean, I don't know. Can't give you financial advice, but I don't know. Anyway, Maria, I've been talking my head off. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys don't want to listen to me. You guys all came here to listen to Maria today. Let's talk about your project. Tell us about Women from Cosmos, guys. Tell us.
No worries at all. It was really crazy to see, the last chart.
Yeah, makes you think, huh? Like,
Yeah. Well, just wanted to add, like, right now, like, grids, like, I don't have any liquidity pools open, just everything is taken. So, yeah, maybe I have to check more regularly,
you know what you got to do,
see if
Mira? You
I'm
got to
fine.
come into our live streams more often and come hang out with us in the
Yeah,
Discord,
absolutely.
and we'll get this ball rolling.
Absolutely true. So, well, Women from Cosmos. So, well, to whoever not knowing me, my name is Maria. I am the founder and artist behind this project, and wanted to create this project to, like, celebrate a strong and unique women, and also to bring one-on-one art to the Cosmos ecosystem, because Women from Cosmos was the first one-on-one PFP NFT project in StarGaze. I don't know if in the entire Cosmos, I'm not sure, but for sure in the
I think
StarGaze.
it was.
Yes,
I
I
think it
think so, but
was.
I don't know.
Correct us if we're wrong, guys.
So
If you guys know of any other ones, I think you actually were the very first. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know. But well, that's mean that all the pieces, well, the main collection, it is 100 pieces. This next drop that we're having today, it is the remaining 16 pieces. So we already reached the 100 pieces. All of them have been hand drawn one by one by me, which means, I created all the pieces one by one from the bottom to the top. A lot of hours behind, a lot of obviously love, details, and that make all of them unique. But obviously, I wanted, to make a difference between them. So I created the different Women from Cosmos races. So we have humans, we have cyberpunk, we have alphas, which are elves, basically. And with this drop appeared the rarest one, which is the guardians and the goddesses. This last drop, as I was telling them before, I think it is, well, I'm sure that it is my best work ever. I don't know, I'm just so excited because, I always wanted to do a bigger project in where I can also support and give back to community, because the base and the main core behind this project, it is the Women from Cosmos Give Back Initiative, which is based on the idea of creating a community wallet in where I've been purchasing different NFTs from another female-led project, and I've been referred them between our holders. So at the end, obviously, you will find a part of the one-on-one art, and the quality, you'll have utility behind your NFTs. So, it's like we're winning, we're giving back. So you win again just for being a holder and something like that. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I know everyone that know me knows already how much love I put on all the pieces. Yes, just cannot wait. Like, seriously, just wants to be today, 3 p.m. East, and see them go live.
Guys, I literally am locked and loaded. Like, I'm gonna try my best. Out of everybody that's trying to use, I'm gonna try to grab one of these. There's only 16 of them. I'm gonna try to grab one of these.
I wish I could.
Guys. I'm gonna try to grab one. I'm ready. Let's bring it on. Look at it. I loaded. Look, guys. I'm not gonna even lie. I loaded it just so I can go ahead and mint it. Like,
you just put a sniper bot on it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't like. bots weird me out. But I'm ready.
But there's emote bots that you can use that aren't fully bots.
Bots weird. I don't care. Bots weird me out. They weird me out. So I do have a couple of questions, guys. If you guys don't know, look at this beautiful woman right here. That's my wife, by the way. Stop looking at my wife, people. Anyway, no. So, honestly, guys, I reached out to her a while ago, and I loved it so much. I've shared it so many times before. How much we enjoyed your project, and how much I've enjoyed your project since you've actually launched your first one. And I've told the community many times, like, my inspiration and my drive really has come from this lovely lady that you did such a great job bringing to life with your artistic style. I absolutely loved it, guys. If you don't know, my wife looks damn near close to this, like, other than being a cartoon, like did a great job. She's so beautiful.
She's beautiful. She is.
But she's a successful woman. She drives me to be better. She's a doctor. She, again, like, just is the world to me. And so I personally reached out. And by the way, I'm putting you on the spot. Do you still take commissions?
Yes, I do.
So you guys, if you want to like give a great anniversary gift or a birthday gift or, some kind of like Christmas gift on top of that, or maybe I feel like she was kind of jealous. I was like, this is kind of a gift to me. It's kind of like a bowling ball gift. Like, I love this so much. Like, I like to put it up right here. And like, how like I even have a picture of my wife in these little things. Like, I like to have pictures of my wife. Like, obviously it's kind of weird to look at yourself, right? She was like, I love it, but, but I was like, it's for me, whatever. But, I thought it was a really cool idea. And so I first want to say thank you for bringing her to life. But if you guys like reach out to her as well. Like, keep her super busy. I know she's already super busy, but stress her out even more. Give her work and stuff like that. Because I really like what she's doing. You guys know in the crypto space, let alone the Cosmos space, and especially the NFT space, there's more and more now, which I'm really, really excited and thankful that I'm seeing that. But it is pretty much dominated by men. Like, and that's a old topic and all this other stuff. But really, like, there's a whole nother community that's out there that's untapped and really doesn't get a lot of light. So I, like, for many reasons, really enjoy what you're doing. I really enjoy the theme and what you're trying to, empower and bring by putting out your artwork. And I think that's why it's caught on so much. I think that's like a lot, obviously it being so great and you have talent and it's well drawn. But I think like you have mixed the perfect combination when it comes to launching NFTs.
Thank you so much. Like, seriously, and obviously thank you for always supporting my work, just to asking me to bring your beautiful wife to, to an NFT, also to one of my kind of style. But yeah, I mean, it's something that we can see on every industries, I guess, that there is, a huge difference between, the male representation and the woman. And I always wanted to, to put my work on it, because obviously, like being a woman,
Yeah.
I know what it is, how difficult it is to, to stand up. I'm coming from the event industry. Like, I've never studied art. It's always been like self-taught. I used to work as a project manager, which means, like leading different teams, and obviously the majority of them, like lighting, a video, I don't know, audio technicians, the majority of them were male. Obviously they weren't that happy of a young woman leading all of them. So I know how difficult it is to, to make yourself, I don't know, a place. So I wanted to bring this to just celebrate us, make us seen.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the long term, actually, I would love to see my team, grow, because actually it's just me, Meta Induction, which is the dev who is been helping me, because I have no coding knowledge, sadly.
Yeah.
But I would love to grow, to see the team grow. I also to start doing, like, I have different ideas, because as I was saying yesterday in another space, like, I don't know how to stay quiet and calm. I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous and always needs to be,
No.
making things, like I'm always planning, So obviously, I mean, this is the last drop of the main collection, but as I was saying, like, this is just the beginning. I have planned like a really long term with all of this. Maybe we can also help I would love to help to bring more women into the Web3, to be honest. So, a lot of things planned, as you can check, yes, the website, the roadmap, and so on. But hopefully I can do all of that, because I really want to make an impact and to help others, apart from the Women from Cosmos Give Back initiative, like supporting other NFT projects. But yeah, we'll see, step by step,
So,
but always planning and thinking forward.
So you're saying it's just you four? You only have a team of four?
Well, my dog, obviously, really important.
Is this your dog right here?
It is
It's cute.
him, yes. No, it's just me and Meta Induction. Actually, the web designer just helped me to create the web, which I'm
Hmm.
so grateful for that. He is from the community,
Right.
but we're just me develop who always help me to bring the babies to life.
Okay.
Always, obviously, I will need people to help me on socials and so on because you can imagine being one person
Oh,
doing the
it's so
pieces.
hard.
Twitter,
It,
no. But we'll
honestly,
see.
I gotta say, like, just I try to, how can I say this? With everything that I do, like, I don't know what I would be so lost if it wasn't for the kindness of the whole IBC gang, like everybody, it's all the viewers, everybody that follows and comes in. Like, this is for me, it's a team effort. And like, for just speaking for the IBC gang, like, I don't know how I could even come close to doing this if it wasn't for everybody that watches, that retweets, that, like the mods, especially Bren and Grits and all this stuff. Like, man, Blau, like there's so many people that help you along the way that, yeah, I love that you're saying, like, no matter how talented you are, no matter how successful you go, like there's people that help you up. And I love that, because if you watch this
Yeah,
channel,
of
of the people that
course.
watch it, like they know, like everything we do here is for the people. Everything we do
Yeah,
is for the IBC
100
gang.
agreed.
So
I told you already, like you have an incredible community. That's amazing. You should be proud of. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't be able to drop my babies without my dad, for example,
yeah.
who is been helping me. It wouldn't be possible. And now like seeing on the long term, I'm planning and having time to plan because when StarGaze team told me like, yes, you're coming for the launch, but you're gonna be a Genesis creator, I was like, what?
How, like,
I
if you
have
don't
to
mind me
start.
asking, how is your
Yes.
experience? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but like as a producer of NFTs, as a developer, right? Like as a artist, you have many different places that you could have launched on. Like,
Hmm.
obviously, even in the Cosmos ecosystem, uh, are you looking at other launch pads? Like, do you have any kind of critiques, constructive critiques, not not criticisms or anything like that, or anything, but like productive critiques that you might want to share about your interaction, being somebody that's actually putting an NFT art on their platform. Do you have something like that maybe you'd like to see change with stars, or that you might be a little bit frustrated with, or have you been looking at any other platforms?
Well, actually, I came from Ethereum and Tezos, so obviously I was used to just go mint my piece, not a need of coding knowledge, like simple as that. You go there, you upload your piece, and that's it. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously that part of the easy way, I missed it with Stargaze, but I don't know. I mean, I cannot really compare because Stargaze is starting. Actually, is we're just at the beginning of the marketplace, and it is already looking great. It's so smooth, like the transaction and so on, and transfer and minting is really really smooth. I had a lot of problems,
Mm-hmm.
see before, but I think I will be able to see it actually with the actual marketplace when they launch it. No, because right now we're in the beta system, but obviously I'm missing a lot of things, like, for example, being able to see the entire collection, not only the pieces on sale. Maybe you see
Yeah,
one that really, fit you or hit you inside, and you can really relate to that piece, and maybe you want to make an offer, but if you don't see it, you really don't know.
yeah. I've been very frustrated kind of with that too. Like, cause there's some things where I'm like, I look and I'm interested in some things, but I think the search functions could definitely be worked a little better. And then I think actually the Stars team is probably already, they already know all this stuff, but like it would be nice to kind of, get at least get some of these minor things kind of nailed down to make the
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
better.
100%. Or for example, if you go to one collection,
Hmm.
to add just the socials, because I'm interested in Women from Cosmos, okay, but where is the click in
Yeah,
where I can click and go to the Twitter, to the website, and so on?
that is true.
I
You could put it
think,
up here somewhere. I don't know if you're watching the stream. You could put it like somewhere here or
I also don't like that you can't find the launch pad thing from the marketplace itself either.
Yeah, it's totally separate kind of thing. I mean, I think
because
I think they know all this stuff, but it's kind of like
a lot of people just look at the marketplace first, and like if
Yeah, that's true. And it's not even showing because, for example, there you see 9 for sale. We're only seeing 3.
Yep. Like, where are they?
So, exactly. By the way, this was my first ever drop, the Genesis collection. They are the OGs, guys.
Guys, look, I'm just saying, value and stuff like that. And art is definitely in the eyes of the beholder. And this is beautiful art, but look at the floor price, 35. Like, you could pick one up for 35K right now. Look at the other two, 250K, 400K. Amazing. You did such, and nobody's selling. Well, we have 9, we only see 3. Like, and realistically, nobody's selling these things. At least not even close to what they minted it for.
Yes, the part 2, which was the last one. I don't know which is. Let me check it also because now I'm curious. Obviously,
there's only 6 for sale in your part 2.
Yes,
but I actually like your business model. Like, you do a minimum mint. Like, you don't do like hundreds of like different pictures, which is actually hopeful for a lot of different artists that I know.
Yes, and actually,
she would have to draw them all.
I know, right?
Exactly. I had to do it like that because if not, I wish I had, 2 more hands, but I don't.
Do you have arthritis?
It's nice that you're getting it like a model that works, that takes like a minimalist effort, like,
I love
small startup kind of thing.
Yeah. I by the way, when I'm looking at this one, I love this one. But do you? So my wife, being a dentist, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, she has like all these crinks and knots in her back and her like fingers because she's holding instruments all the time.
I was a mechanic.
Do you have arthritis? You're still young though. You probably don't have arthritis just yet.
No.
Yeah.
I just got lots of back pains myself.
I can only imagine, like, like drawing and I try to be okay, but even when I stream, like, you can see I kind of start hunching a little bit. Like, I hear it from my wife all the time. She's got like all kinds of knots and stuff like that. That's what husbands are good for. Neck massages. I was so lazy. I got one of those big massage guns for her. I was like, just here.
I got one of those, the pulse things.
Yeah,
they're great.
It was too much. But hey, husbands, be good husbands. Be good husbands. Anyway, no, I absolutely love it. And I think that's fair critiques. And to be honest, like I said, I think StarGaze knows these things. And it's just a matter of time. I mean, like, honestly, it's still in beta. But have you given any thought? Because I know now we have like I'm gonna say this wrong. Hoppers for Juno and catching some steam, and then we also whenever OmniFlix actually does fully kind of launch correctly, are you interested at all? Have you thought at all about maybe
Yes, I did actually, because even from the beginning, I wasn't sure about to drop on a StarGaze or in Stash. Because at the beginning, even though if they selected you as a Genesis creator, in my case, then I had to go through different phases of community voting.
Yeah, that was being honest. That was a hot mess. Yeah, that was a mess.
Yes, I mean, actually, I have to say that I was so surprised because you can imagine I was back then I didn't even know my dev. Let's say so. I was me alone going into StarGaze, not knowing anyone, and then everyone voted for my project. I was so surprised and really, really grateful. Like, seriously, I'm so grateful for the EBC community, like, a lot.
Yeah.
But even though, after going through all these voting phases and so on, yes, I've been thinking about to explore different NFT marketplace places inside the Cosmoverse. Like, if we have this Cosmoverse, then we will have like different also universes, no? Let's say.
True.
At the end, the sky is the limit. It is our habitat, let's say, of all my babies. So yes, I'm more than happy. I'm more than interested to check and share different marketplaces.
Yeah.
I just need to sit and search, because I didn't have the time to actually see how they working and so on.
No, I actually, it's funny you said, because I think you have a great theme already, and like obviously, like I almost call it an angle, but like you, I think you got a lot of support because what you're doing is it's a real thing, it's a real movement. People can really attach to it, and just as far as like marketing goes, because I'm always forward thinking. Like for me, I'm always investor mode. Right? Like I'm thinking like, how do I build? How do I bring more value? How can I retain value? Like what's the possibilities? Like when I see your, the way that you've gone this from women, your first drop to women to now your new theme of guardians and goddesses. Like you said, if you were to go to another platform, I'm not saying like that would be the best move, but like if you did, you could drop a new, like kind of like you saying, universe that revolves around each other in the same galaxy that would tie in. And then I know you have a DAO, like you were saying earlier, or not a Discord, and like it's there's a lot of use cases for having not on just on top of like what we already talked about, one of your NFTs, but then you could just do all kinds of things with that universe and attach it and just keep kind of building. It's kind of like to like a reference, like the Marvel universe. I don't know if you guys watch Marvel movies and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
I
like,
love it.
it's like, it's just one whole big interconnected, and all the movies that they drop are all somehow connected into each other, but they're all in different galaxies and different universes, but it's still the same Marvel universe kind of thing. I think that's really, really neat. I've seen, we talk about them a lot here. We love the Knots crew, and Knots actually for Maneki has been, key and very, very important in the so far growth and launch of our project. They've been fabulous, but they're kind of doing something similar with their Knots, right? Like, so they've launched obviously on Stars, they're now on Hopers, and I think they actually had a couple on OmniFlix as well, with all kind of connected themes but separated. And they've been actually able to, it's a down market right now, but still they've been able to actually stay pretty active and relevant. They have comic book drops and all this other stuff. So like, even with Women from Cosmos, and you guys are totally kind of separate to be at the same time, but like not totally kind of, but like totally separate with, with your angles and what you guys are trying to do and stuff like that. But thing that you guys are very similar with is you've positioned yourself to grow in that way and stay relevant, with that same unique message that you originally started with.
Mm-hmm.
So I really
yes,
like it.
100% agree. Actually, it's what I had in mind, like to expand the story behind, making it bigger, because, after every piece and so on, all of them has a description, and I'm trying to create, kind of a lore behind everything. So if I just, sit and plan everything, but for sure I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna continue, obviously, following the same values of, giving back to community and supporting other women. So that's my goal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Honest.
That's awesome. So let's kind of wrap things up with a little bit of alpha for you guys that don't know. You guys know how I like to celebrate and promote people around here. You guys know, right? I don't know if it's possible just yet. I'm gonna try. I showed you guys. There is only let me go back here again. See, where's it? I know. Launchpad. Boom. There's only 16 of them. I'm locked and loaded, guys. I'm gonna try. Like I just saw from Mitts. Support it, but unfortunately can't afford it. Okay, but support it, but unfortunately can't afford it. I get it. I can afford things though. And I like giving stuff out. And I like doing things if at all possible. I like being able to give back when I'm in the position to give back. If I can mint one of these guys, put a 1 in chat if you guys want me to give it away, to do a massive giveaway to somebody. And also to promote and congratulate Maria and her project and the Guardians. I gotta say this: goddesses and guardians and goddesses. I'm saying it backwards. Let's say you guys go here, and you guys gonna know this first, right? You guys, here's the tweet. I'll give you guys the rules. You guys got to retweet this tweet, right? Don't do it just yet. Listen to the rules. Retweet this tweet. And then you have to should we just do the same thing that we did last time, guys? Should we do, yeah, we got to do both. We got to do it the same way like we did last time. You guys remember the alpha that I told you guys that you guys had to drop last time? This is going to be the same alpha that you guys have to drop this time. Obviously, when I put these, I want you guys to tag these. But here's the alpha that you got to put in your retweet. So you got to comment your retweet. I know this wasn't the best way we did it last time, but I thought it was really, really fun. There's only going to be one winner for this, but you're going to have to put it at Meneki Cosmos, at Women from Cosmos in the tweet that you retweet with the fire emoji. And then on top of that, if one person is going to get pulled from the waiting list in our Discord, a whitelist spots for Meneki Cosmos.
OMG, guys.
So we'll do that. We'll do that as well, guys. Remember, that's the alpha you guys got to drop in there. So like you have to, if you're going to retweet this, you got to retweet it. I'm not going to pick myself, right? But like you got to, oh, no, wait, hold on. I got to quote my retweet. You got to do Meneki Cosmos plus, I know it's already here, right? Women from Cosmos. And then where's my little fire emoji? Fire emoji. It's got to look like that. You guys see that? It's got to look like that. If you don't put it in there, no more. Like I've been so nice. Not that I want to be a bad guy, but like rules are rules, right? We got to follow rules. You got to put it in there. That's the alpha for everybody that watches the streams that came and watched today. We're also going to put it out there on Twitter, but you guys know what the secret alpha password is for being in the space.
Wow.
So retweet that. Let everybody know that she has her drop happening later on today, which obviously is going to decrease my chances of winning, but still, like the point of it, to be honest with you guys, is for her to mint out her 16 pieces. But I'm going to try, on top of this giveaway of the whitelist spot for Meneki, I'm going to try to snag one of these right when the mint happens. And if I can, I'm going to give back to the IBC crew the snag.
That is an amazing giveaway, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like to do that.
Wow.
Right here. I'm going to tweet this out just because I'm going to tweet this out.
That's going to be crazy. Just for you to know that if you go now to the launchpad and you'll see like a 6% minting already, it's just me minted the Moon one, which is going to be on sale through Action now because I want to be, you know, obviously always honest and clear with everyone. So
Yeah, no.
that's it.
Cool. Well, I really, really have really enjoyed this conversation. Guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this conversation. I invite you, I know you're a very busy woman, but I invite you, stop by anytime. Stop by anytime in the Discord. Jump on, on the chat with us if you want to. We talk about lots and lots of things. And a little bit more, not fully stamped alpha. Meneki Cosmos does want to partner up with the effort that she's doing to support female artists and the females and powerful women that are in the Cosmos ecosystem and just crypto in general. So be on the lookout for that later, guys. When Meneki actually has their mint as well, in the future, we are going to be working to kind of push that narrative forward as well together. That's also a goal that I have. So
yes, cannot wait to see you all on the Meneki world.
Yep.
Yep, so excited. I go to my whitelist. Yes.
Yeah, you did get a white. Awesome. Guys, I appreciate you, Maria. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your day. Guys, I enjoyed all of you guys as well, each and every day. You guys know I enjoy you guys and appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout for more content here soon. Don't forget to go ahead and tweet out or retweet and put that secret alpha out there. And don't miss out on her mint when it goes live later on today. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
Ciao, ciao. Thank you.
Bye, guys.